everybody, welcome back to Epic Beauty Fail. I'm Jessica, and on today's video I'm going to attempt to do just like a daily look that you could wear to work or school or college or just to a family's house, because that's actually what I'm doing this afternoon. I'm going to my dad's house for a picnic, so I just want a very lightweight, very light look that is more of an everyday look. And to do that, I'm going to be using this Catrice Cosmetics Absolute Rose eyeshadow palette. I did get this in one of my subscription boxes, but I think the price of this is only like under $10. And it does have some very nice colors. It goes anywhere from like a very, very soft pink down to more of a mauve color. So I'm going to use this for my eye look today. And I'm going to use a bunch of other products that I've gotten either in beauty boxes or as bonus items with other purchases. All in all, I think the total cost for my look today is maybe $30. I didn't spend a lot on any of these products, but again, some of them were in beauty boxes. They might be a little bit higher end products that I did receive in beauty boxes. So, but you could easily switch that out for any other type of drugstore product. So let's get started. I'm going to start off, I don't want to wear foundation today because like I said, we are going to a picnic and I'm going to be outside, so I don't want to feel really heavy. And I know there's a couple of foundations that I do have that are lighter weight that I could wear, maybe some powders, that sort of thing. But instead what I'm going to do is I'm just going to use this NYX BB cream, and this is in the color Nude. So I'm just going to put this all over my face as a primer slash concealer slash foundation. I'm just going to use this just to make my face an even tone. My face is washed and moisturized. So I'm going to go ahead and put this on, and then I'm just going to put it on with my fingers. I don't feel like getting a brush out for this. So I'm just going to use this. Again, this is NYX. This is a drugstore brand, and we will get this all over my face. Now I think this is a little bit dark for me, because I am, you know, quite pale. And I think I changed my mind. I think I am going to get a brush. No, I'm not. I don't want to get a brush out because I don't want to have to wash a brush. I like to wash my brushes if I'm using them for cream every time I use them. So I am not going to get a brush out. I'm just going to use my fingers. Okay. I think that's enough to get me started. So I'm going to go ahead and rub this into my skin just to give me an even skin tone. Gets rid of some of my redness, not all of it, but again, I'm just going to be at a picnic, so I'm okay with that. Now it is a little bit dark for my skin. You can see there that my neck is paler than my face is, but I'm not going to worry about that too much. Because really my goal for this was just to try to minimize some of the redness that I have in my skin. So it's not full coverage, obviously. It's a BB cream. It is just a very light coverage, trying to just balance out my skin color, my redness that I have in my face. Just wanted to balance that out a little bit so that it's not quite so red. So that is on. Next I'm going to go in, I have this little Ulta Beauty Nude Matte Eyeshadow Primer. I'm going to put this on my eyelids. Now I'm going to go in with my eyeshadows. I'm going to zoom you in a little bit so you can see just a little bit better what I'm doing. Okay, so like I said, I'm going to be using the Catrice Cosmetics Absolute Rose palette that I got. I think this is in my glossy box. I am going to just take the little brush out of there and just set that aside. I'm going to take my PH Cosmetics 101 brush. I'm going to go in with the lightest color here on the end, and I'm just going to put that down as a base to start from. And this actually is looking like a very, very pale pink, almost a white color. Alright, there are 3 mattes in this palette and 3 shimmers. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go in next with my Angle shader from Royal Langnickel. I'm going to go into this almost grayish color right here. And I'm going to put that in my crease because I don't really want to put a shimmer in my crease because I'm really not looking for that for this look here for my crease. So it looks like a grayish color in the pan, but after it goes on, it's just a little bit darker. It's not super, super dark, which is what I'm looking for. I'm just looking for a very neutral color. And these colors are definitely buildable. They're not super pigmented, but I'm definitely able to build them up just a little bit, which is all I'm really looking to do. I don't want them like super dark. Okay, I'm going to take my BH Cosmetics 103 and I'm going to go into the second lightest color right here, this pale pink color, and I'm just going to pack that along my lid. I'm going to go in with a blender brush and just blend that all together. And then my final step for my eyeshadows, I'm going to take the BH Cosmetics 105 and I'm going to take a little bit of the darkest color, this mauve over here on the end. I'm going to put just a little bit on the outer corner of the eye, just a very little bit. Got just a little bit too much on the bottom half of this eye, but that's fine. I'm going to take my little makeup remover wipe and get rid of that. I'm going to take my BH Cosmetics 106 brush. I'm going to go into the lightest color right here, and I'm just going to put a little bit of that along the arch of my eyebrow. That's all I'm going to do with my eyeshadow. I am going to take a black mascara. I'm using the Beauty Counter one that I got in a beauty box recently, but you can use really any mascara you want. I'm just going to put a little bit of mascara on my eyelashes. I'm going to take my NYX Purple Violet eyeliner. I'm going to smudge this along the bottom of my eyelashes just very, very light-handedly because I don't want it to be super purple. But with the pink of the eyeshadow, I figured this might give it a little bit of something. So I'm just going to be very, very light and put a very light line along my bottom eyelash. So I put that on there because I didn't want to use black. I felt black was too dark for this look. And I did want something along my lower lash line. And I didn't want to use more of the eyeshadow. So I am actually going to go back to that little wand that came with the eyeshadow palette. And I'm just going to smudge the eyeliner just a little bit. Because I just want that hint of color there. I don't want anything like super dark or anything like that. I just want a hint of color on my lower lash line. Okay, I believe I'm done with my eyes. Next, I'm going to go in with a little bit of bronzer. I do have my butter bronzer, and this is the light bronzer color from Physicians Formula. This is the lighter of the bronzers that they have. They have a darker one as well. I didn't know that until recently, but I originally had this lighter one and then I had the darker one. I just got the darker one. So I'm going to use this. I love the smell of this. It reminds me of sunscreen and like the beach, so that's why I love this so much. So I'm just going to get a little bit of this on my Royal Langnickel Quick Contour brush. And I'm just going to do a little bit of contouring, just a little bit, which is why I'm using this color, because I want it to be real light. Next, my birthday was recently, and I went to Sephora and got my birthday present from them, which was this little two-piece set. These were Tarte. This is the Amazonian Clay 12-Hour Blush in the color Party, and this is the birthday suit color in the Tarteist Lip Paint. So I'm going to use these as my blush and lip color today. I'm going to go in to this color, which is just a matte pink, with my Luxie tapered highlighter brush. I love to use this brush for my blush. And I'm just going to go in with a very light hand. I am not going to be using a highlighter today. Okay, I will. So I got this Cargo Cosmetics stick highlighter in one of my beauty boxes, and I'm just going to put a little bit of this on my finger, and I'm going to actually put it on with my finger because I've had difficulties getting this on before, so I just want to be able to really control where I put this. Okay, yeah, I'm looking at my mirror here. First of all, I thought I wasn't getting any, but it does look like I am getting some highlight out of that. Actually, I'm going to put a little bit on the tip of my nose. That actually might look good on the tip of my nose. I am going to use a little bit of my Tarte Smooth Operator Amazonian Clay Finishing Powder. I'm going to brush this all over my face, and then I'm going to finish off with a little bit of the Milani Make It Last Setting Spray. And honestly, the only reason why I put the powder on is because the BB cream was still feeling a little bit sticky. I'm not sure if it's supposed to stay sticky that long, but I just felt a little bit sticky, so I wanted to put a little bit of powder on there just to kind of dry that up a little bit. I'm going to put, before I put my Make It Last spray on, I am going to put my lip paint on. And again, this is the Tarteist lip paint in the color Birthday Suit. So here's my final look. I feel like this is a lot more neutral colors than I normally use. I do like the pinks. I naturally gravitate towards pink eyeshadows or red mauve colored eyeshadows. That's what I really enjoy. So although they're not browns, for me this is probably a lot nicer of a color for the things that the look that I like. I really do like the pinks and the mauves and that sort of colors on my eyes. So I do think this turned out pretty good. I probably put a little bit too much stuff on. I probably could go without the lipstick, and actually by the time I get to my picnic, the lipstick probably will be worn off. I don't know. I don't have any experience with the Tarteist lip paint, so I'm not sure how long this will last. It doesn't feel like it's drying down very well on my lips, so I don't know. Maybe it will last. It's right now just about 1 o'clock, and we're going to be going to the picnic at about 4. I really like the way this turned out, actually. I'm going to go call John and see what he thinks, so I'll be right back. Okay, so what I told them is that we're going to my dad's house for a picnic this afternoon.
Yes.
And I wanted more of a neutral, simple look to wear to the picnic.
Nice.
So that's what I was going for.
There you go.
You ready?
Yes.
Okay, here we go.
Oh, I mean, wow, that is neutral. I mean, like, I can barely tell you have any makeup on. I mean, obviously I can tell the lips.
Okay.
Now, did you outline your lips?
No.
Oh, surprised it has like a...
Yeah, for some reason the way that lip paint went on, it did go on almost darker on the outline of the lips. I don't know why. Maybe it was the way I put it on. I'm not sure.
Okay.
But yeah.
I mean, if you contoured, you didn't do it very much.
That's correct. I did just a very light contour.
Now, did you put like a purple or a pink on your eyes?
The eyeshadows are all the pinks and mauves from the Rose palette here that I have. And then I did put a purple violet eyeliner on the underneath, or right underneath my eyelash
Yeah, I
line.
can sort of see that.
Okay.
Yeah, it's very muted. Looks very, you know, I mean, it does not look like you're wearing if you're wearing makeup, it doesn't look like you're wearing a lot of makeup.
Okay. So this would be pretty good to wear at a picnic.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, it doesn't, like, it doesn't look like cracked, or if you whatever cream foundation stuff you're using, it's definitely not heavy.
That's good because I'm using a BB cream, which could be used as like a primer, and it actually says you can use as a primer or use alone for a beautiful complexion. And all this is really supposed to do is more neutralize some of my natural pinks.
Oh, okay.
In my face, because I do have a lot of redness in my face. But this is not a full-blown foundation.
Okay.
I just wanted something light, so.
There you go. Yes, your makeup goal achieved.
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 All right. If you like this episode, give me a thumbs up down below. If you aren't already and you would like to be, please hit that red subscribe button so you can know when I get out new videos. Every Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays is when I target all my videos. If you have any comments, go ahead and leave those down below. I forgot something.
What?
I forgot to put on my finishing spray, so stand back.
I don't want to be finished.
Finishing spray.
Now you're finished.
Now I'm finished.
Look, finished.
So, thank you for watching Epic Beauty Fail, and we will see you next time. Bye!